Hello and welcome to X and Y Gaming Casually Competitive. And in today's video, an update to the Tribal Synergy deck. That's right. After, again, gotta mention my boy Avault over here with his modern-ish, I guess, Tribal Synergy deck of his own, got me realizing that a card I was sleeping on this entire time that I don't know, for whatever reason, I didn't think it belonged in this deck. Like, there's literally no other deck it can go in. The Harpies are wind, the Amazoness are earth. It's literally made for this deck. And I was just like, no, I don't think I want to take use of that utility. And I'm an idiot. So I decided, you know what, this deck has been basically the same since I modified it after the initial impromptu Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think it's time to bring it up with some modern efforts. So going off with the skill Tribal Synergy, as I'm pretty sure you already know, you get to show an Amazoness and a Harpy from your hand, and then draw one card. And then if you have both of these, well, not just these, like any Amazoness, any Harpy, you have them on the field, at least one of each, and then you draw two cards, and there you go. So, you got 3 Harpy Lady 1s, specifically because they are the plus 300 attack givers. That's just, it seems like a no-brainer. At least 1 Harpy Lady Sisters. I mean, 1950 base attack is pretty decent, especially in speed duels. Even more so because you really can't get her out unless you already have a Harpy Lady. So right off the bat, she's going to come out at a nice 2250, which, again, for speed duels is pretty nice. Then moving away from the Harpies, unfortunately we only run 4, but we have Amazoness Swordswoman, who is basically the bread and butter of this entire deck. There's also Amazoness Spy, so that the main play here is you have these two, well, I mean all 3, but you show these 2, draw 1 card, summon Amazoness, or excuse me, summon Harpy Lady 1, you show Amazoness Swordswoman again, and then summon Spy, then you have 1 of each, and you draw 2. So you draw 3 cards on the first turn, and it's just even if you go first, right? Like, let's use that, whatever your 4th card is, that's 4, and there on the field, so then you'd have 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It's a plus 3 either way, it doesn't matter. That's the takeaway is it's plus 3. Chef's kiss, it's beautiful. Okay, so just run Amazoness Spy. I guess if you really want, you can run Sage. That's who I was running before. I pulled Spy from the pulling her out of a pack, but man, it's just, I don't know. I really like the idea of being able to draw plus 3 in the first turn. So there's the thing I've been sleeping on. Again, first of all, you can only special summon this thing. It cannot be normal summoner set. You can only special summon this thing. Well, I guess it has to be special summoned first. There's, you know, if you're running Tribal Synergy, you can't roll Connor the Haunted, but you banish 2 winds and 1 earth from the graveyard, and then also once per turn you discard to MST. Okay, so great, that's fantastic. They're lit again. The Harpies are wind, and the Amazoness are earth. There's basically no one else for him that I know of for him to run in. Like, he's made for this deck. But I don't know, man. I didn't want to do it because he's not. I guess it's because he's not an Amazoness or a Harpy. So if you draw him, there's no guarantee that you can put him towards Tribal Synergy. I don't know. I guess that was what my beef was. And man, I'm just an idiot. So let me tell you about these 2 Elegant Egotist. And that is great, especially if you get just 1 Harpy Lady 1 and Elegant Egotist. Or I mean, 1 Harpy Lady 1 and 2 Elegant Egotist. Both of them. You can sit there, summon her, and then drop both Elegant Egotists because they're not once per turn in any way whatsoever. and then they're all 3 out, and they're all 3 giving 300 attack boost each. So then they're all getting 900 attack boost on top of already having 1300 attack. That's, I mean, you know, minus the extra 50. They're all basically Harpy Lady Sisters at that point. It's crazy. I love it. Uh, oh, God, 2200. And then you combine that with Harpy's Hunting Ground, give them an extra 200 attack and defense. Oh my God, 2500. Are you serious? I love it. I love it. And you'll notice in a minute, while we're getting there, there's no more Amazoness training field or whatever it's called. I took out the Amazoness field spell. I want to be able to pop as many spell and trap cards as I can. This is basically like, I'm not using the Tornado card or Twister or whatever it's called. I don't have Dust Tornado. I'm not using Night Beam. We're using Harpy's Hunting Ground and Desert Twister to do back row patrol. Back row patrol. That's the plan. And then Amazoness Heirloom to couple with Amazoness Swordswoman. And that is these are the bread and butter. Not you. These are the bread and butter of the deck. Just unmatched raw combo power that your opponent takes all the battle damage you would take involving her with monsters that have more attack. Amazoness Heirloom keeps her alive from battle once per turn, and as long as she's doing the attacking, anything she battles is destroyed after calculation. Bruh. It's really good. I love it. And also 3 Windstorm of and also 3 Windstorm of Ataqua, because they came in the deck. I just wanted to keep them there. It's like they're home. And there you go. That's, my God, that is the new and improved Tribal Synergy deck, as inspired by Avault, because he used the SNEK guy. And then I was like, hey, I got one of them. So I did it. And I made like, I don't know, I changed like 2 other cards. I don't really want to mess with the whole lot. Like, it is what it is. It gets Amazoness Swordswoman on the field, gives her Heirloom so she can start wreaking havoc. Windstorm of Ataqua will keep your opponent's monsters at bay. And then Harpies keep hitting the field, destroying back row, and just you know, having a good time. It's a fantastic deck. Like, if this deck, I don't understand how this deck isn't tier 1, just tearing up the tournament circuits left and right. My Valentine, she did it in the anime, and she's doing it in real life in speed duels. And I love it. I love this deck. I cannot stop praising this deck enough. It's so good. Drawing 3 cards basically every duel is just too good. Oh, I love it. I love this deck. It's all I got, man. I could go on about this deck forever, and it's even more frustrating that it's the only deck my kid wants to play, because I never get to play it. Like, comment, subscribe, and hug your mama. Please have a good day. Oh my God, this has gone on for like 9 minutes.